Good morning. Like and subscribe and share my videos if you think my videos are meaningful. Now let's begin. We were told that we should vote for Biden in lieu of Trump because Biden is the lesser of two evils. Now we realize that Biden is evil and we're being told to vote for Trump as if he's the lesser of two evils. And I was wondering, why would black people go for this nonsense? And the realization hit me. We no longer have BET as a news outlet because it is owned by white supremacists, racists. And so we don't get the narrative that we need to make the right decisions. We've also lost our radio stations. So we don't get the news from them as well. And if black people want to work in the news media now, they have to go to white-owned stations, white-owned radio stations, and report the news in the way that white supremacists want the news reported. They have to acquiesce and say what they are told to say in order to get that big paycheck, and they are willing to do it. And it causes us to end up in situations where black people are talking about supporting Trump. But do they know that Trump put racists into the federal court system? We have racist judges in the judicial system. And this is one of the reasons why when a black person is shot, instead of it being murder one, they will reduce it to a lesser charge of manslaughter, which carries a lesser sentence. But the reason why I know this, and a lot of you know this, is because we get our news from black content creators on YouTube. The reality of the situation is that too many black people are still watching Fox News. As soon as a baseball game goes off or a football, basketball game goes off, they're watching it on Fox. And as soon as those games go off, instead of changing the channel, they're watching Fox News. And it's the same thing with radio. You listen to the Cavs on TV or the Browns or whatever your football team is. And when the game goes off, you've got this racist white supremacist giving you the news from their perspective. We're getting a false narrative, and the reality of the situation, there are still sundown cities in the United States, and they are emboldened by the fact that when they commit these crimes against black people and black families, it will not be reported on Fox News. When a sundown city takes out a black family, it will not be reported on Fox News. So you may be going on a road trip with your family and you may pass through one of these cities unknown to you. So the point I want to make is this: have your friends, your relatives, whomever, get their news off of YouTube, because now God has provided us with a way to get the news that we need. And if mainstream media is forced to cover a news story, some type of atrocity done to black people, it's because some black person recorded the incident on their cell phone. It goes viral, Now they are forced to talk about it, but even then they will limit the narrative to 30 seconds or a little bit more, and they will try to frame or give the offender an excuse for doing it. And then the black victim, they will look up anything negative that that person may have done and frame it as if, well, he deleted the black person, but he was a bad person anyway. Or the white person, he was just having a bad day. Anything to try to justify it and soften it. But if it is vice versa, then they're going to, even if they have to, they will make up stuff about the black person and make the white person seem as innocent as mom's apple pie. So I don't want to just report some of the, give the information out, but we have to, but when I give out the information, we have to address the problem. We have to address the problem. And the problem with bad decisions is that black people are listening to the wrong people. They are listening to Fox News and mainstream media, which is going to feed us lies. If not, avoid the whole story altogether. So not just me. We have something that we all must do. I am not your shepherd. You are not my sheep. We are individual cells in the body of humanity. And we all have a job to do. Some of our jobs are bigger, some of our jobs are smaller, but we have to get this information out. And the first thing that we must do is get our people to watch black content creators on YouTube. Now, we have to be careful when we do that, because we know that some black content creators are nothing but puppet. So we have to screen what we watch. I'm going to leave you a list of black content creators to watch to get the information that I pass on to you, so that you can pass it on to your friends, relatives, whomever, so that they can make the right decisions. But to make the right decision, you have to get the proper news, and we're not going to get it from mainstream media. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.